Two friends, same company, same start date, same exact salary down to the dollar. 10 years later, one of them is financially free. The other is still living paycheck to paycheck, more stressed than the day they started. Same income, same opportunities, roughly the same expenses. So what actually happened? It wasn't luck, it wasn't a secret inheritance, it wasn't one of them being smarter. The real answer is almost too simple to believe, and once you see it, you'll never look at your own paycheck the same way again. Let's go back to day one and watch exactly where these two lives quietly split apart. Picture the two of them on their very first payday. Same job title, same exact number landing in both bank accounts. If you froze time right there, you couldn't tell which one would end up rich and which one would end up broke. Nothing on paper predicted it. The difference wasn't in the paycheck. It was in the next 72. Friend 1 opened his banking app, and the first thing he did was move a slice of that paycheck automatically into an investment account. He barely felt it leave. Friend 2 opened his banking app too. He saw the same number, felt genuinely excited, and celebrated the way most people do. A nice dinner out, a small treat. I've earned this. Totally human, and completely different from what his friend just did. Neither called it a strategy at the time. It was just a habit, a 5-minute decision each payday that nobody else could see. But habits don't ask permission to repeat. Every payday after that, the same two decisions played out again. Automatically for one, impulsively for the other. By the end of year one, the gap between them was almost nothing. Small enough that neither noticed anything unusual at all. Which is exactly why almost nobody catches this pattern while it's still small enough to fix. Then came the first raise. Same percentage, same time for both of them. Friend 2 saw more money land, and his life expanded to match it. A nicer car payment, a better apartment, small upgrades everywhere. It felt like progress. It felt like he'd earned a better life. Friend 1 got the same raise and did something almost boring in comparison. He kept his apartment, kept his car, kept his life the same, and simply increased the automatic slice going into investments. From the outside, Friend 2 looked like he was winning. Friend 1 looked, frankly, a little dull. But underneath, one of them was quietly converting income into ownership. The other was quietly converting income into upkeep, payments needing to be fed every month, forever, with nothing left over at the end. A few years in, Friend 2 wanted more than his paycheck comfortably gave him, so he reached for credit. A card for the harder months, financing for the upgrade, buy now, pay later for everything else. Each purchase felt small, but debt doesn't just take your money. It takes a slice of your future paycheck before you ever see it. Friend 1 avoided debt almost entirely, not out of some moral high ground, just one rule. If he couldn't pay for it outright, or it wasn't going to earn him money back, he generally didn't buy it. So while Friend 2's paycheck was pulled apart by payments and interest, Friend 1's paycheck kept flowing, almost entirely intact, into the same quiet place it had gone since year 1. By year 5, something became visible that hadn't been before. Friend 1's small, automatic investments had been compounding the entire time, growing, then that growth starting to grow. It wasn't dramatic. It was a curve bending upward slowly, the kind of growth that looks like nothing, right up until it very obviously isn't. Friend 2's numbers were bending too, the opposite direction. His debt wasn't shrinking on its own. Interest was compounding against him, the exact same force, running backward. Same tool, same power, pointed in two completely different directions for 5 straight years, without either of them thinking about it daily. Compounding doesn't care whose side it's on. It simply rewards whoever set it in motion earliest, and punishes whoever it's working against for just as long. Around year 6, life did what life does. An emergency hit both of them the same month. A major car repair. Unavoidable, urgent, expensive. Friend 1 opened the account he built for exactly this, an emergency cushion sitting beside his investments. He paid it, moved on with his week. Friend 2 had no cushion, so the repair went straight onto a credit card on top of balances already there. His monthly payment jumped, his stress jumped with it. This wasn't a story about one bad month. It was the same pattern from year 1, just showing up louder. Friend 1 felt a bump in the road. Friend 2 felt like the road opened up beneath him. Same emergency, almost the same cost. Two completely different experiences of living through it. Because one decision, made years earlier, was still quietly protecting one of them. Now fast forward to year 10, where we started. Same company almost the whole time. Similar raises, two very similar careers on paper. Friend 1's small, boring decisions had compounded for a decade into a genuinely large amount. Enough that his investments alone were quietly earning more in a year than most people's raises ever do. Friend 2 was earning roughly his starting salary, adjusted for raises, but between debt payments and a lifestyle stretched to match every dollar, he had in real terms almost nothing saved. Some wants were still tight a decade in. Same starting salary, same decade, and a gap now large enough that a stranger meeting them today would never guess these two once stood on the exact same payday 10 years earlier. The paycheck was never the story. It was identical the entire time. So what actually made the difference? Not intelligence. Both were sharp, capable people. Not luck. Nothing dramatic happened to either of them. Not even income. We've said that 3 times now because it's the part people refuse to believe. The difference was a handful of small, repeated decisions made on autopilot, payday after payday for 10 straight years. Pay yourself first or spend first and save whatever's left. Keep your lifestyle flat as income rises or let it swallow every raise. Avoid debt for things that don't earn you money or finance the life you wish you already had. Build a cushion before the emergency, or find out the hard way that you needed one. None of these felt significant in the moment. That's exactly why they worked, quietly, invisibly, for a decade. You are, right now, at some version of that very first payday. So here's how you become friend 1, starting with your very next paycheck. 1. Automate a slice into savings or investments before you see the rest. Make the decision once, let it repeat forever. 2. Every time you get a raise, freeze your lifestyle for at least a month before upgrading anything, and send the difference to your future instead. 3. Before financing anything, ask if it'll earn you money back or just cost you money every month for years. If it's the second one, wait. 4. Build even a small emergency cushion before you think you need it, because the version of you in a crisis won't have the calm judgment to build one then. 5. Understand none of this feels dramatic day to day. That's the whole point. These two friends never felt like they were living in... Somewhere, right now, there are 2 people just like these friends. Same job, same paycheck, same starting line. In 10 years, their lives will look nothing alike, and it will feel, from the outside, like one of them got lucky. They didn't. One of them just made a boring decision on day 1 and never stopped repeating it. You don't need a bigger salary to start this story differently. You need one decision made today that you're willing to repeat for years without anyone noticing or applauding you for it. The gap between these two friends wasn't built in a single dramatic moment. It was built in thousands of quiet, unremarkable Tuesdays. Yours starts on your next payday. Next, I'll show you exactly how much a small, automatic habit like this can grow into over 10 years. The real numbers behind this story. Watch it before your next paycheck lands.